Hi everyone, it's Gayle, and I am here with Margarete Miller, week 46 collage challenge. I can't hardly believe it's week 46. Yeah, unbelievable. Okay, so that means it's 6 weeks till the end of the year, right? Oh, wow. Um, Here's the thing I've also got, and that is I have a bunch of rolled paper that is Christmas. It's like Florentine paper. Uh, I need to do something with it because it's getting all crunched. So we're going to do that afterwards. But let's say hi and hugs first to Patty, Millie, Joanne, and Lynette. Lynette. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, I think I better write down the time just because this is my 5th video for the day. So I did a couple for Patreon, and then I did craft room tours. So let's see. Yesterday would have been the full craft room tour, and then tomorrow I will do like a arm's length type one. So I did those two, and I did those so that I hurry up and did both so that I could get Christmas back out. Okay, here's my page that I'm working on. So what we've got is buttons, real, drawn, or stamped, and I have these buttons that are digital from Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. So I have a bunch of those for buttons. Piece of architecture, I'm going to use this paper from Roxy Creations and use this. Red ink, I have a couple of little labels. You'll see them here in red ink. Business card, I thought I'd use my own. Some white space, I think I'm going to try and leave this area for the white space. And then several items of the same color family. I have this blue label from Tracy Fox. I have a blue ruffle, and then I have some blue washi tape to work with too. So let's get started. I feel like there's a lot of little things and not as many big things for this one. Okay. I think I might just kind of cover that like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready or not. Jeez. I get it all lined up and then I mess it up. That's your pal Gayle for you. So I want the part of the light that's kind of shining through. I think that's nice. Okay. Now, hurry up and do this before you mess it up, kiddo. Do that, and then we'll do this. If I can get it up. There we go. I promised myself I wouldn't complain about my nails in this video. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to put that there. Okay, so far so good. I do need some glue pages though. Okay, I'm going to put that like that, and then I may put that across the top, actually leaving that white space. So right about there. Okay, I think I'll put this down first so it tucks under that border. I thought that this digital went pretty nice with my business card, so I need to order more business cards. I'm running out. Because I put one in every Etsy order and stuff like that. So I do use them. Okay. So far, so good. That's down. Let's see if we can get this down. I feel like I'm lately going through the glue sticks like nobody's business here. You know what I should be doing is using that Amazon one, because since this is just for me, if it should happen to come unstuck, I can just re-glue it, no big deal. But for use in a journal, I don't want that to happen. Okay. And I'm going to put this right in that corner. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's see. So, buttons, business card. Where am I going to put the business card? I need to punch the holes in that just so I can see where they're at. Sorry, I had to grab my hole punch. Hopefully, now that I did a craft room tour, you can imagine where I was, where I was grabbing that out of. My little green drawer. Okay, that's good. Now, do we want, I was thinking I could kind of put that like that. What I'm thinking is I'll put my business card on as a pocket, and then I can put this in. I might have to fold it, but that's okay. Yeah. Let's tear this down just because I have it in my hand and I'm thinking about it. Okay. All right. Or I can go this way, can't I? Yeah, or that way. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to put that down. Going to commit to the business card. And because then everything else can kind of be placed wherever we think it looks happy. About right there. Okay, that's good. That's good. The ruffle. Can't quite decide where I like it. I almost like it up there. Why not? She said, let's be bold. I just remember to leave that white spot space. Doesn't have to be that big of a white space. I'm just using the regular art glitter instead of getting out the fabric for that. Okay. So now, then I also have this label. I think we might put that right there. Okay. And then we've got these two that we need to use for sure. Put that down there. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. I think I might just kind of tear this edge a little bit. Okay. And same with this one. Just needs a little bit. Okay, and then that can go there. Alrighty. I think I might want to distress around those a little. And this one too. Okay, so there's the red ink that we needed. And this one. That right there. Now I have this also, this little number. I just thought, although those three kind of are three, so I don't know if I'm going to use that. This is a little something somebody sent me. It's like a punched circle, this little wooden piece, and then a plastic piece. I think I might put it right there. It's button-esque. I had it in with the Tracy Fox buttons. So I'm going to plop that right in the middle of there. And I don't know what else. Let's see. So I'm going to do, I think I'll do a grouping of buttons. Let's see, those three are the same. What's this one? It's blue. I was thinking about maybe they're mostly all the same size, aren't they? Should I do like down the side? Something like that, yeah. Or do I want to go here? Ooh, I do like that. But then I need to do something up there. I don't know what yet. Maybe more buttons. Buttons, architecture, red ink, business card, white space, and things of the same family. We've got blue, lots of elements of blue, and we're just going to add this little button as one more. Okay, yeah, I think I just would like those in between. The binder holes. This. Okay, and this little guy. There. And do I want like that or this? Maybe up here. Maybe on there, on the corner there. Nope. I think I like it there. Okay, and then we're going to be done. So we can get on to some of our other little things we want to do today. Okay, there we go. We'll let that dry for a little bit, and then I'll try and straighten it out a bit. And we're going to put this right down in there. Covers up the white space a little bit, but there's still some right there. So I think we did it. Okay. So all this needs to be put away. I won't put them away right now. I'll just set them over here. These scraps can go in the scraps. Yeah, she's really curling on me. There we go. That's a little bit better. Going down the side. Okay. Oh, and I was going to put some washi tape on because this is one of my elements of blue. I think I'm going to just tear that there. And can I just... I think I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to wrap it around. We can cover it up if the next time. Yeah, I wanted that extra blue. That's what I wanted. Okay, sports fans. There is week 46. Unbelievable. That's kind of white space too, isn't it? And so is that. So, okay. There is that one. Just need to set a book on it to make it quit rolling. Okay, so here's what I wanted to do today is I wanted to work a bit with some papers that I have that are like this. So the first thing I did was I took and created an 8.5 by 11 piece, and I am just going to fold that, and this is going to be a page in one of the journals I'm doing. So, you know, much to decorate on the back, but this is super pretty. Okay, so did that. Then the other thing I wanted to do, I think this might be big enough, this little scrap piece, is, let me get just a kind of a raggedy piece of, that's nothing special, just coffee dyed is all. And it's 11, so we're going to go about 5.5 and give that a rip right down the middle. Hopefully I can remember how to do these. Let's see. And then I think we kind of just folded it like so. So just overlapping. And then we're going to fold this up. Gosh, not even, well, about a half inch. About a half inch will work. Okay. And then we're going to take our scissors. And let's see, we are going to cut at an angle here and an angle here. And then on this side of the fold, I'm going to cut. And on this side. Okay, and we're just making, what we're doing is making a base for a pocket. Oop. I have to trim a little off of this one. And you trim it on the inside like that so it doesn't buckle when you fold it. And this one needs a little bit too. I'm off on my angle here. Okay. Now it folds and it folds up without any buckling. So then I'm going to take my little punch. I want to do that now. No, I don't want to do that now. I'll do it in a minute. And then what I'm going to do is see about, gosh, look at that. That's almost exact. So I am going to turn this over like so. I'm actually gonna rip it, I think, a little bit long, like so. And I'm gonna wrap that around this, but I'm gonna cover it first so that it's easier to do my hole punch there. Sorry guys, it's late afternoon, much later than I normally video, and I can tell I'm a little rummy. But let's see, this is airing on Wednesday, so our big state tournament will be all done and over with by the time this runs, but there's much to do and my head's kind of spinning, actually. Just trying to help our daughter out with some of the things that they do for, you know, for the girls and all of that. So yeah, it's just been a little nuts, but it's gonna be super awesome. Okay, I'm just laying that down so that I can then fold this over like so. Just strengthen it a tiny bit at the top. Okay, so there's that. Now I can look, and my folds, I can still see my folds. Now I can snip right in the middle here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this way on the fold. Hopefully. It's a little weird with the wet glue on the paper, like that. Kind of wish those birdies were on the front, but oh well. Okay, so there's that. Now, and then that will go up like that. So let's glue these sides. I'm just going to glue here and here on the very edge of both sides. If you do the very edge of both sides, then both sides are going to stick down. Okay, and then I'm going to flip up our little flap. These pockets, Tracy, Wendy's Journal Adventure did these, and I had a bunch of, you know, kind of botanical butterflies and birds and stuff, and but I thought, ooh, let's do one for this. Okay, so we're gonna fold our remaining coffee dye like so. This is going to be the back, so it's already coffee dyed paper. And then I'm going to, actually I think I'm going to collage this so I can get my birds on there. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to glue this down going to go down. Then I'll show you the other papers that we have to play with too once we get this done. Okay, I'm going to just give that a little bit of a rip on the edge here. And I'm going to do another one here. I'm just going to use 2 pieces since it was going the wrong way. Just stack them up and use them like that. Okay, I'm going to put this on first because I want birdies on top. Okay. Okay, might have to trim off a little bit. See how it's all crinkled on that one edge? Yeah, the rolls were just, I mean, they're hard to store and they were just getting crunched, and I don't want them to get crunched. So, put that on like that, and then let's trim it up a bit. There and there. Okay. There is our tag to go in our pocket. And see, that will go down in here. I'm trying to decide. See, that is the same as that. So we'll probably do some additional decorating to this. I think I will just do a tag shape. And I don't know, we'll do some washi or something. But I just wanted to get a few pieces. So now I just have this little scrap, which is perfect collage scrap. And we've got a nice little pocket and tag and a nice little page out of that. Okay, so now I'll show you the other ones that we have, and we can play with them too. So I still have this big thing of this. So I don't know if I should just make another page or what. So it's 12. So 8.5 just leaves a little strip. So let me show you. Let's do this. Let me show you how I did that page, because obviously this is bigger than my ruler. So what I did was I put it on my mat, lined up the one side with the line on the side here, and then 8.5 is here, right? So I took my ruler and I put it at 8.5, but I squared it up to the straight edge of the paper and then drew a line. And then up here, I lined it up to the line we drew, and I squared it up to the edge of the paper, like so. Okay, and then I can just keep my ruler down there and rip it. It's squared up. And there we go. So now this is a scrap, and I can go this way, once again lining it up on the edge, and go 11 here and rip. And this is leftover. This is another page. So that's kind of how I did that page, just to tell you. Oh, look, the birds are right in the middle. That makes me happy. Okay, so now we have a couple of pages of that and a pocket and some scraps. Now these can go in my scrap baskets a little bit easier. What I might do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually tear this down, maybe about here, so that so these pieces fit better in my scrap bag, which this is the bag I use for lighter papers like this that can be collage papers. So I am just going to shove those in there. And now my paper is going to be preserved and not get all, you know, goobered up on the corners. Okay, so what else do we have? We have this. And I've obviously used a bit more of it because there's a bit more missing. Okay, so how big is this? So 11 is right here. So let's make a couple of pages and then see what we have left. So this way we're going to go 8.5. And I'm just squaring up my ruler with the edge of my paper, which means it should be straight. And here as well. I don't need to draw a line. I'm just going to tear it down. Okay, now I've got that. I don't want that on anything, so that's going to be something that we're just going to need to, you know, tear off or glue down, you know, glue down so that it doesn't show or whatever. Okay, so 8.5 by 11. We're going to separate Santa from his reindeer on this one. Oh, well. Oh, except, you know what? I'd rather have that on the front. So I'm gonna rip this edge a little bit because it is kind of chewed for whatever reason. So I'm gonna like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go this way with the 11. Just a pattern thing. I'd rather have. Okay, and 11. Okay, so there's a page with that. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, love that. Okay, so a page of that, and then what do we have left? We could definitely do another page. Let's maybe do that. Okay, so I'm going to go 8.5. So we need to go 8.5 this way, and that way we don't have, yeah, we just miss it. Perfect. Okay, 8.5, and we could just rip this, but I'm not confident enough to do that, so we're just gonna go like this, and then square it up and rip it. Okay. And here. Ah. Okay, and then that be our front page. That's beautiful. Okay. So that is going to be, we're going to go 11 right here. And I think we have enough to do a pocket and a tag. And then we'll have whatever left that we have left. But aren't those pretty? So again, this is another idea. If you don't have a printer, can't do digitals, maybe you just use wrapping paper for your pages. Okay, here's this one. Oh, that's A4 size. That won't work. I don't want a piece that I'm not totally in love with. Although I think I might have this as the back of the tag. It's kind of cool. Okay, so is that just one? It feels thick. But okay, so that one is 11. So we are going to go 5.5 here. This is going to be for the tag. This is going to be for the pocket. So I'm just going to fold it up about 1/2 inch-ish. There we go. Like that. Over this way and over this way, and meeting in the middle enough to glue. Okay. So now what I'm hoping is, yeah, that is just barely big enough, but it is big enough for the front. So that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to do that and just barely then fold those over. That's what's going to happen here. Okay, so that's going to go on the front of the pocket. So I feel like I'm just going to get this cut. Angle, angle. And then this time I'm going to cut up a little bit more than I did. Just maybe like 1/8 inch or something. So that I don't have to recut it because it's not closing properly. Okay, let's see if we did better this time. We did, although I'm crooked again because I don't know why. Okay, good, good, good. So I think what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to go ahead and glue it. I'm going to go edge and edge, and I can stick my little punch down into the pocket, I think, to get it punched. So it'll be fine. This side, of course, will be glued down on the page, so it doesn't have to have paper covering it like the other one did. So, okay, I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to fold over the, there's just barely enough to fold over, but there is enough. So we're going to utilize it. Heater's coming on. It's snowing. Winter has arrived in Montana. As we knew it would. Okay. Oops, it's not straight. Maybe we'll try that again. Something like that. And I'm going to just fold over these edges. Barely. but enough. There we go. So there's our pocket. Now I'm just gonna eyeball this way. And so there's our little pocket. And then for our tag, I kind of like that to be the back. So I'm gonna make sure that it folds over correctly. Okay. May not be quite straight. Surprise, surprise. Okay, let's just, this is the weirdest paper. I'm sure this is one of the ones from Emily, and sometimes she does like just random papers that she coffee dyes. You know, they're not her normal. She sends those along, and so this one's, it's just it's an interesting texture. Okay, that's just got a little, because I didn't fold it straight, so we'll take that off. Okay, and then this side, I was thinking we could use this on, and I'm thinking that I'll go right in that corner. So it says Noel. It might not even need any extra decoration. I don't know. Okay. Getting a few pieces made, aren't we? Let's see, is that where I wanted? Where'd I want? Over here. Okay. Now, with that particular paper, we've got 2 pages and a pocket and a tag, and we are down to just minimal scraps. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yes, love that. So we've got this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece, which I am once again going to tear down so it fits in my scrap bag better. There we go. That's all we have left, which is awesome. Okay, now I better show you the rest of the papers before we do anything with them, because otherwise we're not going to have time. I'm going to just round the edges of this tag rather than cut the tag shape. I'm just gonna round the corners, and there we go. We've got a little pocket and tag for this one too. And you could put another piece in there too, really. Okay, and you know, and then I would leave this until I see what journal it's going into, and if it needs a little something here or whatever. So, okay, let's look at what else, because I don't remember what else I have here. Let's see here. Well, that's more of that. Okay, we're rolling up here. Have this one. This is cool. This would make some fun pages, wouldn't it? Okay, let's make some pages with that. And then this is cool paper too. Bono art. It's called Christmas cards. That's fun. We can make something out of that. I don't know what. And then this is another piece of that. That is another piece of the other one. And I actually have 2 of those. Okay. So, but these little, it does feel a little bit more manageable because it's a smaller roll than what we had. But let's make some pages out of this one, because this one is just a little over 13. So, and this way it is 8.5, and we'd have that left. So let's let's do it. Let's see where we get to on this one. Okay, need to turn it over, Gayle, so you can do your little thing. All this one's real close to being the right height. Okay, I might be able to do this one without marking it. So 8.5. There we go. Okay, so this is left. So I think that would cover a pocket. And then, so 11. So right here gives a fun little scrap left. That. And like that. Okay, I'm happy to have those pages for my use it up journals, right? So what time is it? Oh gosh, we've got about 10 minutes, I believe. So let's see if we can make another pocket. Okay. So we're gonna rip this at 5.5 again. So it's in halfies. I'm going to have this one be the tag because it's real pretty coffee dye. And just fold it in thirds. So that'll be our tag base. And this is going to be our pocket. Now you could go in more and make this smaller. Let's do that on this one. So just make sure that your tag's going to fit, which it is. Okay. And then we'll do our 1/2 inch on the bottom. Line that up a bit. Okay, that's good. Enough. Good enough. I feel like you're going particularly straight, however, Gayle. There we go. There we go. Good enough. So let's cut that angle. And let's see if we can do it straight this time, Gayle. And here and there. Well, third time's the charm. I'm going to go ahead and glue this again. I think it was easy enough to punch a hole in it. So now this is overlapping more, so you'll see the benefit of edge and edge. Like that, and then see how this is, it's glued on both sides, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I tell you, my engagement ring is driving me crazy today. I don't know if I lost a couple pounds or what, but it keeps turning around all the time. You know how it does when it's loose. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see if we can put some of this on there. Oh my gosh, that is like practically perfect. So, but do I want, I might do this because then I can wrap it around a little more. Give myself a little more wiggle room on the wrapping of it. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be great. Okay, and then let's just get some glue on that. Yeah, I have some vintage Christmas paper too that it would be fun to do this same thing, make pages and pockets out of. And I just haven't done it, but I sure could. There we go. We're just going to wrap that around the edges. Xoxo. And it's hanging over a little on the bottom, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, and then let's just take a little bit of a nip out of there so that it's got a thumb hole, which is easier to do once it's dry, but you know. Okay. Okay, there is that. Now it's going to be interesting on the tag because we're kind of out of paper in terms of the up and down paper. So I don't know, we might have to collage it on or something. Okay. So then, because we've used the coffee dyed paper, we already have our backing. Okay, so let's put something on the front here. So, I mean, I could just kind of put some strips. Let's see how far. Oh my gosh, this nearly is big enough. We'll just put a little bit. We'll just put a little bit of something on the bottom. That's all we need to do. And at this point, out of that piece, we have these two pieces of scrap. So it's really a great way to use these to make pages. And I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to do, you know, a non-holiday, but a Florentine journal, just using the Florentine papers and no digitals or anything. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Okay, what I'm thinking of doing is putting a little lace or something on the bottom. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see. I'll go ahead and use the fabric art glitter glue, and we'll just put that little lacy right at the bottom of the tag. Oh, I need a little more up here. Okay. And I am going to cut this one a tag. All the tags and pockets I will also ink around the edges. How cute is that? I'm not going to put it in there because of that fabric glue. Let's see, we have a couple minutes. I'll just show you what this is going to look like when it's framed out with the ink. Oh, cute. And the paper's so beautiful, I can't really say that you need anything else. I mean, you could put a focal point on there, but gosh, it's just so pretty as it is. So, there is this one. kind of all ready to go. So that's what we got today. We got, oh my goodness, we got what, 5 journal pages and 3 different pockets with tags. So I hope you enjoyed that. Here's our little collage as well. So that's what we did today. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. It was so much fun. This guy needs to be weighted down. He is struggling. Look at him curling up. So have a grateful day, everyone. Oh, the snow's coming down. It's so beautiful. Have a great one. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.